First, Cisco has made versions of 8.1, 8.0, 7.4, and 7.0 firmware available for the controllers that will provide a CLI command to disable the expiration date check for the MIC or MIC. This requires applying the new firmware and rebooting the controller. This should be done on all applicable controllers. What about controllers that are not running those versions of code? For those running 4400s, WISM-1, or 2100 controllers that will only support up to 7.0, you will need to upgrade to 7.0. If you're running one of the newer AirOS WLCs, such as the 5508s, WISM-2s, 2500s, etc., then you will either need to upgrade to one of those supported versions, or if you are running 7.6, which Annese has been installing for a little while now, you may have noticed that I haven't mentioned 7.6. There is a version for 7.6, 76130.24, that is available from TAC, but is not available for general download. So if you want to stay on the 7.6 train, you will need to contact TAC, or Annese can help you in that process as well. Also, I did not mention the iOS-based controllers, such as the 5760 or 3850s or 3650s, that are acting as controllers for those switches. And because as yet, they don't support the models of APs that are impacted, as the 1130s and 1240s are not supported on these controllers. At some point in the future, when the 1140s and such come to their manufacture date, they will be impacted as well. There's just not a bug ID for that yet. A second way that you can mitigate this issue is using what's called locally significant certificates. This requires the use of a public key infrastructure and a certificate authority for that to issue certificates to your access points, so they will join the WLC and will have the proper configuration to say that authority accepts these certificates. And honestly, if security is a primary concern, you may want to consider that anyways, and it is a way of mitigating the issue while still validating those access points that are joining. And so that the use of the locally significant certificates requires the 1130 APs or newer. Another way is to purchase newer APs. That isn't always possible, but the newer APs that can join on the newer controllers rather, so not on the 4400s and that, but on the currently available controllers. And budgeting obviously is a concern there, but Cisco does have a number of programs available to assist with migrating to newer access points. It's also likely that the needs of the wireless environment have changed in 10 years, so it may be a good time to consider that process of migrating to newer APs, potentially newer controllers as well, to meet the growing demands of wireless.